The information shared on the Self-Care with Gene Edelman podcast, including the Kitchen with Gene series, is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult your doctor or qualified healthcare professional before beginning any diet or nutrition plan to ensure it is appropriate for your individual health needs and circumstances.
Hi, I'm Gene Edelman. For decades, I've been a student of the healing arts: Reiki, traditional Chinese medicine, homeopathy, acupuncture, plant-based, and macrobiotic cooking. Join me on this journey and hear my thoughts of the week. Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to the kitchen. I'm so happy that you're here. The holidays are such a beautiful time, a time for connection, celebration, lots of tradition, and of course, lots of traditional and delicious foods. But they can also be a time when we feel very heavy, tired, and sluggish from all the rich dishes, from all the sugar that we have consumed. So, what if we set an intention to, right before the holidays, to try to make it better? And today, I'm going to share a few plant-based holiday recipes to bring some brightness, some flavor, nourishment to our table without the guilt, without the heaviness of butter, cream, and all the things that make us feel very sluggish. Plant-based recipes, they give us both worlds. They're vibrant, they're full of color, they have deep flavor, and the lightness, they leave us feeling more nourished than weighed down. And when we feel lighter, when we eat lighter, we have more energy to be present with the ones that we love. We have more clarity to enjoy the moment and more gratitude for the food itself. I know that we have a lot of family recipes with a lot of butter and decadence coming our way, but maybe we can stop the madness. Maybe we can shift one dish to make it a little bit lighter and a little bit healthier. 3 recipes this week. One is roasted winter vegetables with a maple miso glaze. I've talked a lot about roasted vegetables. Find your favorite mixture: carrots, parsnips, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, sweet potatoes, whatever they are. Toss them with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast them. And then in a side bowl, you're going to mix a little bit of olive oil, some white miso paste, some maple syrup, a little apple cider vinegar, and just whisk that around. After your vegetables are roasted, throw it on your vegetables, mix it all up, heat them for another 5 or 10 minutes just to get it all caramelized and looking wonderful. It is a really nice dish. Miso, if you don't work with miso, try it. I use it pretty much every day in a little way. It adds such a depth of flavor. The maple syrup's going to bring out a little sweetness, the miso, a little bit of salt. It's just a really nice depth, and it all pairs really beautifully with your holiday meal, a little bit lighter, more nourishing, and a nicer alternative for a healthier casserole dish. I even add miso to my spaghetti sauce. It sweetens it up. Rick loves it. It just adds another layer of flavor. So play with miso this holiday season. Second recipe is going to be a warm quinoa, cranberries, and kale salad. I want it warm. I don't want it cold. I want to cook some quinoa, cook it with cranberries, and then I'm going to saute some kale with some onions and mix all that together, nice warm, and then make a little citrus dressing. So we're going to use a cup of cooked quinoa, 2 cups of chopped kale that we're going to saute with a little olive oil and onion, throw in some cranberries. If you like walnuts or pecans, it's a really nice addition to this dish. And then the zesty dressing is going to be orange juice with a little orange zest, a little olive oil, apple cider vinegar, pinch of salt. So just going to toss it all together, but as a warm dish with the nuts and the cranberry and the kale. Super good. This salad is fresh, zesty, packed with nutrients because quinoa is going to give you a complete plant protein. Kale is going to give you the fiber and the minerals, and the citrus is going to give us the brightness, just as a nice way to blend it all together. It's a wonderful dish that we can make ahead if we're going to be traveling or bringing it to someone's home. wonderful for potlucks. And then my last dish is back to pears. I love pears in the wintertime. Peel them, slice them, cook them with a little bit of cinnamon. But here's the kicker. Oh my gosh, I haven't shared this yet, I don't think. Cashew cream. You will love cashew cream. If you can eat cashews, you're going to love this. But make your pears, get them all nice and warm and drizzle with a little bit of cinnamon or cloves, a little bit of orange juice just to spice it up. A bit of maple syrup, get it nice and sweet and soft. And then we're going to make the cashew cream. So what you do is you take a cup of cashews and you soak them overnight. And then you drain them, put them in a blender with some maple syrup, and then cover them with a cup of fresh water. Stir this up with some vanilla, a tablespoon of maple syrup. OMG, you will be licking the spoon. You will want cashew cream with your breakfast. You will want to put it in your coffee. Cashew cream is addictive, and you'll never go back. Once you have cashew cream, once you know how to make a really nice cashew cream, you'll never want anything else. You'll never want that fake whipped cream or anything else. With your nice warm pears, put a dollop of the cashew cream, maybe an extra sprinkle of cinnamon. This is a dessert that is light, refreshing, but feels so indulgent because of the cashew cream. But it's light because it's dairy-free, and it's a natural sweet with your maple syrup. It's a really nice ending to a holiday meal. So plant-based, the gift of nourishment. Eating lighter doesn't mean that we have to give up the flavor or the soul of the dishes, but it's about finding balance and listening to our bodies and honoring what they truly need. And a plant-based diet or just some more plant-based dishes supports our digestion, helps our immune system stay strong because we're not making it sluggish during the winter. We're giving it energy. We're giving it good whole foods that we need to restore this inner battery. So try some plant-based dishes. You're going to love the cashew cream. But this is all just a gentle reminder that our food is our medicine. It's how we love and care for ourselves. It's how we love and care for our family. And we don't have to bog them and their bodies down with heavy food, with a lot of butter, with a lot of cream. There's some really, really, really nice alternatives. So gather around our holiday table this year. Consider adding one or two lighter dishes. Swap out the heavy butter and cream. Roast some vegetables. Serve a nice warm salad. Small, small changes, folks. They make a difference. And I hope that these recipes can bring you more color into your dishes, some warmth, some nourishment to your holiday table. Remember that food is love, loving ourselves, loving the connection, loving our family. When we prepare it with the care and the mindfulness, it truly feeds our body and our soul. Next week on Self-Care with Jean, as we close 2025 and open the door to 2026, let's pause. We'll explore 3 reflections to honor the past year and 3 gentle intentions to guide us into the new. Gratitude for our growth, courage in what we release, and pride in our resilience. As we step into 2026, let's set intentions to create stillness, nurture our energy, and lead with love for ourselves and those around us. Next week on Self-Care with Jean. And so, dear friends, until next time when we meet in the kitchen, I wish you happy cooking, happy holidays. Please take care of yourself. Try these dishes. Walk away from the table feeling better, feeling lighter, and not in that turkey coma. Take care.